The Cooperative Development Authority presents a town hall meeting focused on cooperative growth and development, sustainability and resiliency. 2022 Cooperatives and Governance.
Madayaw nga buntag sa inyong tanan mga kooperatiba. Welcome to Cooperatives and Governance, a CDA Townhall Meeting. My name is Catayoc, your host and moderator for today. Before we open this meeting, allow me to also welcome the CDA Board of Directors as well as our CDA family from all over the country. And to welcome us to this event, let us hear from the chairman of the CDA, our very own Yusek Joseph Joy and Cabo.
To the Honorable CDA Board of Directors, to all CDA officials and hardworking staff and personnel, to our esteemed guests and resource person for today, cooperative leaders, cooperative development councils, and to our partners in the movement, maayong buntag sa inyong tanan. We are witnessing one of many firsts in the cooperative movement. It is such an honor and privilege to welcome you all on the conduct of our Cooperatives and Governance, a virtual town hall meeting of the Cooperative Development Authority. This initiative is the product of series of consultations with the cooperatives and stakeholders. The CDA, as a listening institution, heard the calls of the sector for an opportunity to thoroughly know the people aspiring for national office. Recognizing the magnitude of this activity, we have made our intentions clear. First, to present objective and impartial interviews of our candidates aiming for national post. Second, to provide the audience, especially the members of the cooperative sector, with balanced and fair information of the candidates' plans and platform for the cooperative sector. This activity is not designed to promote and support the election or defeat of a particular candidate or candidates in public office. We believe it is part of a democratic process for the cooperatives to have an in-depth knowledge of the people running this election. We, the Cooperative Development Authority, renew our assurances to every cooperative to be proactive and to serve the best interests of the movement. Again, I wish to express my deepest appreciation to all of you for your participation and support, and for making this event possible. To have this town hall initiative is pivotal and reputable juncture for the CDA and the entire cooperative movement. May we all have productive series of meetings and great outcomes that will lead our sector to the hallmark of success and governance. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Now, as a reminder to our guest speaker, we would like to inform you to take as much time as you can in answering the questions, but the length of your response will be a deciding factor in how many questions you will be able to respond to this morning. So we would like to encourage you to share your views as briefly as possible so we are able to ask you more questions. Now let's get this meeting going. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce our guest speaker for today. My dear cooperative family, let us give a warm cooperative welcome to Davao City Mayor Inday Sara Duterte. Madayaw nga buntag, Mayor Sara.
Madayaw, maayong adlaw kaninyong tanan.
Kumusta po?
Okay lang, thank you.
Okay, ready na ba mo, ma'am, for your questions today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here's your first question. The history of the cooperative movement began in the agricultural sector. The Philippines is considered an agricultural country, and we have so many cooperatives in the said sector. How do you think the government can further strengthen and support the agricultural cooperatives?
Support to agricultural cooperatives, number one, is making them access financing and possibly insurance. And we can also utilize our government banking institutions. We have Land Bank, we have the Development Bank of the Philippines. They can provide rediscounting arrangements. We can also give access to equipment and technological training and access to cooperative access to markets and opportunities that would make them competitive.
For that, ma'am, there are several things that you really want to the government to help our cooperatives. Now we'll go on to your next question. Majority of Filipinos are not fully aware of how cooperatives work and its benefits to the community and the economy. Do you think that mandating its inclusion in the educational system will help? And what do you think are the strategies to adopt to ensure its implementation or fruition?
Yes, I think that there are courses in our higher education that can benefit from subjects about cooperatives, banking, um, the economics, marketing, business administration. These are courses that can accommodate subjects about cooperatives, and the learners can greatly benefit from this one. And this will also help spread awareness about cooperatives. And the other thing can be done is bringing the cooperatives up to the barangay level, because our barangay officials have a command of their residents, and making them understand that cooperatives can help their residents. Our barangay officials can take this awareness up to the grassroots level. So yes, educational institutions, and bringing it up to the barangay level, up down to the grassroots communities.
Thank you, ma'am. I really agree with you that awareness leads to understanding. Now, your next question is, with what you know about cooperatives as a whole and the present governance structure that surrounds it, would you change anything? And how would you try to improve its contribution to the society and the economy?
I believe the current legislations that we have are enough. I believe that the problems of cooperatives right now stem from abuse and mismanagement and conflicts within the cooperative. I think there should be a strict implementation of all cooperatives laws that we have, particularly about transparency and accountability in cooperatives.
Thank you, ma'am. So that's resolution of conflict as well as implementation of our cooperative laws. Thank you, Mayor Inday. Since we still have time, may we request our chairman to please close this town hall meeting.
Maayong buntag kanimo, ma'am, Mayor Inday, and I would like to take this opportunity, ma'am, for thanking you in gracing our invitation for joining us in this town hall meeting. I know despite of your heavy schedule and your work as our mayor in Davao City, isip inahan sa atong dakbayan, in behalf of the CDA, we would like to thank you for your time and your offering in hearing out the views from yourself about cooperative wisdom in our country. But before we close this town hall meeting, ma'am, may I, if you allow po, if I could ask one question, then after that, a brief message from you, ma'am, to the cooperative sector. What is cooperativism for you, ma'am, in our Philippine context?
Cooperativism for me is the coming together of a group of people for a common goal, and usually it is for social justice and economic development.
Thank you very much, ma'am. And lastly po, may we request from your good end a message to our cooperative sector.
Okay. Madayaw ug maayong adlaw kaniyong tanan. On behalf of the City Government of Davao, I would like to extend my greetings to the attendees of today's town hall meeting entitled Cooperatives and Governance, and likewise thank the Cooperative Development Authority for conducting this significant event. Cooperatives play a vital role in our society in exploring the Philippine economic landscape. We have seen the rich array of natural resources which the country, with all its different sectors working together, may use for further economic transformation. Cooperatives contribute highly to this, especially in terms of socio-economic integration, jobs creation, poverty reduction, and the overall improvement of people's quality of life. The continuous operation of our cooperatives, especially in agriculture, has been seen as an essential way of creating more revenues for our farmers, the agricultural community, and the economy in general, thus contributing to the country's growth and development. We thank the cooperatives for serving as a helping hand to our communities in providing essential services, particularly now that the challenge of the COVID-19 pandemic are continuing to burden our communities. It is my hope that you all continue to put your members first before anything and implement more capacity building programs for the betterment of our communities in the years to come. Daghang salamat, sukran, mahalin natin ang Pilipinas.
Daghang salamat, Mayor Inday Sara Duterte. It was a pleasure having you today. And to our cooperative and CDA family, we pray that all of you stay safe. Mabuhay ang kooperatiba. Please tune in tomorrow at 1 p.m. for another session of Cooperatives and Governance. Daghang salamat ug maayong buntag sa inyong tanan.
Sukran.
Cooperatives and Governance.
That was